guys, welcome back. Now we are going to discuss about the discontinuity of the function in detail. What are the types of functions which are already discontinuous, which are the functions which are already continuous, and at what point they are continuous, and we'll show you the figure how continuity discontinuity matters. So you can see how discontinuity, types of discontinuity. Say for a function is like this. This is x axis, this is y axis. So this is x is equal to 1. So in this case, say for x is equal to a. So here you can see that left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, but it is not equal to value of the function a, because value of the function a is not defined. Value of the function is not defined. So this point is missing. So this function will be discontinuous at x is equal to a, and this kind of discontinuity is termed as removable discontinuity. Now in the second case, we will discuss this kind of discontinuity. Here this is the function, and here at x is equal to a. So we can see that left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit, even though x is equal to a is here. So left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So function is discontinuous at x is equal to a, and this is called permanent discontinuity. Similarly, the third case, just see this, and this is the graph at x is equal to a. Here also function is discontinuous. Left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So function is discontinuous. Similarly, we will show fourth case. Here, this is the function here, and this is the function here, and point is here. So here also you can see that function is discontinuous. In this case also we will say that this function is discontinuous at x is equal to a. Similarly, in case 5, this is the point. Here left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, but not equal to value of the function a. In this case also function is discontinuous. Now we'll show sixth case. This is the function, and point is here, x equals to. So you can see that left hand limit is equal to right hand limit, but it is not value of the function at a. So then also a function is termed as discontinuous function. Similarly, and point is here, then also function is discontinuous in this case. So you can see how a function is discontinuous and what is the nature of the function of discontinuity. Now we'll discuss the oscillatory discontinuity. It means when eighth case, oscillatory discontinuity means when fx is equal to sine of 1 by x. So you can see that function is discontinuous at x equals to 0, because when x is tending towards 0, 1 upon x will tend towards infinity, and sine infinity will tend towards in the interval minus 1 to 1. So such kind of discontinuity is known as oscillatory discontinuity. Similarly, you can see for fx is equal to cos 1 by x at x equals to 0. This is also oscillatory discontinuity, because when x is tending towards 0, 1 upon x will tend towards infinity, and cos infinity will tend towards minus 1 to 1. So this is going to in the interval minus 1 to 1, it is not going to be a definite tendency. So here limit does not exist. So we can say that function is discontinuous. This kind of continuity is known as oscillatory discontinuity. Now we'll discuss next type of 9, like if the graph is like this and here. So we are at x equals to 0, we can see left hand limit is tending towards minus infinity and right hand limit is tending towards infinity. In this case also function is called discontinuous at x equals to 0 and we call it as infinite discontinuity. This is called infinite discontinuity. One more case of infinite discontinuity is like this. Here fx is equal to 1 by x. Here you can see that fx is equal to 1 upon modulus of x. So here left hand limit is again tending towards infinity and right hand limit is again going to infinity. So you can see that this kind of discontinuity is known as infinite discontinuity. One more type we can show you. Here left hand limit is tending towards infinite while right hand limit is tending towards minus infinite at x equals to 0. So these are the various type of discontinuity which you can understand by this graph of the function very clearly. Now we are moving to some types of functions which are already continuous or discontinuous. We'll list down those functions. For example, fx equals to ax plus b, fx equals to quadratic equation, fx equals to qv equation, bx square plus cx plus d. Likewise, a naught x to the power 1, x to the power n minus 1, likewise an. It means all polynomial functions are continuous function. So you can see all polynomial functions are continuous functions. Similarly, fx equals to greatest integer is discontinuous at x belongs to all integers. Similarly, fx equals to fractional part is discontinuous at x belongs to all integers. Similarly, fx equals to sin x, fx equals to cos x, these are continuous at x all belonging to real number. Fifth case, fx equals to tan x, which is sin x upon cos x. So cos x must not be equal to 0. It means x can take all their values except odd multiple of pi by 2. In this interval it is continuous. For the rest of the point it is discontinuous. Similarly, when fx is equal to cot x, it means cos x upon sin x. So sin x must not be equal to 0. It means x can take all their values except for n pi. On these points function is continuous, on the rest of the point function is discontinuous. So you can see there are some functions which we can say that these are the directly continuous or discontinuous predefined values of x. Now we are moving to next. All modulus of polynomial functions are continuous. Similarly, if fx is equal to 1 upon x minus 1 or x minus a, then this continuous at x is equal to a. Third, if fx is equal to 1 upon x minus a plus 1 upon x minus b, x minus c, likewise 1 upon x minus f, then fx is discontinuous at x equals to a, x equals to b, x equal to c, likewise up to f. So you can see first function, second function, third function, and for all those functions, all those points having on which the functions are discontinuous, they will be collected, and that will be the point of discontinuity of the function fx. So you can see, and with the help of just watching, we can sure about what are the points where function is discontinuous. So that's all. So that's all in this video, and you must have understand where the points where the functions are discontinuous and what are the conditions of discontinuity we have discussed. We have shown you the graphical interpretation of discontinuity. So please subscribe it, refer it. Thank you.